Good morning. Welcome to another day on Earth. It's time for our daily tarot card reading where we check in with the energies for the law of attraction, the oracle card messages, the tarot cards. We get some messages about A Course in Miracles, the absolute guide to having a spiritual awakening and getting a relationship with God, a true relationship with God, Jesus, and Holy Spirit, all through A Course in Miracles. If we'll tie it all together at the end and wrap it up for the basic reading, but then we will dive deeper in the extended reading, which you can find on Patreon. I am also the Awakened Alcoholic over on Patreon. All of this you can find in the description box. It is $5 a month for all the extendeds that I do, the daily, the monthly, anything I do on Patreon, $5 a month. Okay, most of the cards that I read from the tarot and the oracle are found on Dulabeanie.com. Not in the description box, but it will be someday soon. I am thinking about having a sale there. So I also sell on other sites, but Dulabeanie Tarot, let's just stick with that one. Okay, I don't want to confuse anybody with all the other places that I sell. I think that's it. I have already pulled an oracle card today. And now this basic oracle card from this deck, again, we're getting an idea of what kind of energies we're dealing with today. All right. Now, this is a zodiac deck. It talks about the planets. It talks about the zodiac signs. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be this sign or even know anybody with this sign. It just means that this energy is the main energy for the reading, right? It could be that it's your sun sign. It could be that it's your moon sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus. It could be who you're dealing with. Could be just the general energy of that sign. Today I have already pulled the card, and I have pulled the Cancer card. So this reading is about Cancerian energy. It is number 4, and we will read that to get an idea of what is Cancerian energy. So it's a little bit of an astrology lesson as well. Cancer energy is water. It's cardinal. It's a cardinal sign. I can explain that in another video. Key phrase is I feel. Yeah, they feel. June 21st to July 22nd. So that's the dates. But those dates could have been important to this reading, or maybe will be in the future. The sensitive energy of water finds strength and direction through the cardinal take charge quality and reminds you that emotional intelligence plays a huge role in shaping relationships and life. The key phrase, I feel, means that the motivation comes from your emotions. In this situation, ask what feels right. Take the emotional temperature of the situation before acting. Feelings are complicated things. We often confuse our actual emotions with the stories we tell ourselves about those emotions. Those stories can distract us from the actual feeling. Avoid emotional manipulation of yourself and others. So it's a water sign, and it's all about emotions. Lately, yesterday's reading, it said not to pay attention to our emotions. So let's see if we get that same message today, or if today our emotions are more important. But there does seem to be something about the emotional energy of the day. Emotions seem to be important today. So let's see. What is the message from the Abraham Hicks Law of Attraction deck? What is the message for the Law of Attraction? The message for the Law of Attraction from Abraham Hicks is, my every relationship can now feel better. My every relationship can now feel better. By intending, as you are moving into a segment of relationships, to focus upon your points of harmony, to give your great attention, not to what you are disagreeing about, but to the things you agree upon. That is the resolution in all relationships. For when you focus on what you do not like, by the law of attraction, you solicit more of what you do not want. It sounds easy, so it's saying, focus on the positive aspects of the relationship. But for me, what I'm feeling in this energy is sometimes you got to let go of a relationship for it to feel better. Sometimes the bad does not get outweighed by the good. sometimes there's not enough good. Pay attention to your emotions to see what's true for you. Because some people just will never make you feel good, right? But we're going to pay attention to our feelings and use that as a barometer. Does this person usually make me feel good, bad? Like, measure it. Like I always say, don't measure it, but be aware. Not measure it. Don't measure it like and try to control the situation with the measuring. The measuring is, you have to decide, is this a good relationship or not? And if it's not, then you walk away. If it is, then it's good, right? It's not about changing it or controlling it or measuring it that way. It's about being aware of how the relationship feels. And if you can't make it feel good, then it's not good in your life. So do you understand? I hope that makes sense. All right, so let's see what these oracle card messages are. In the past, we have serendipity, current energy, to be fair, and then come to the edge. What is the overall? Oh, lovely. The overall message. Once again, we're talking about soulmates with this oracle card energy. It's a serendipitous meeting of two soulmates, which is now coming into balance, and you are going to be asked to take a risk in the future about this relationship. How amazing is that? Huh? Wow. All right, so, but we're going with our emotions, right? Every relationship can feel better. I'm going to disagree with that today. Just where I'm at right now at this moment, some relationships just won't feel better. Yeah. I hate to disagree with it, but some people just cause too much chaos. Yeah, at work, I can think in particular, some person in particular just likes to cause chaos. She's never going to change. I don't want chaos in my life, so I'm not going to focus. See, I guess that relationship will definitely feel better if I don't engage, right? So it can feel better. Sometimes it takes that. Anyway, so what is it? Who is it? What's the main subject for the reading that we're talking about today, Spirit? It's about the sun, and this is actually my tarot card today was the sun. Awesome. And you know when you're sick for a long time, doesn't take much to make you in a good mood, right? I'm just happy to be out of bed and able to do things. Oh, I do have to pay attention to the time. 8:07. All right. So what is around this sun energy today? What is around us today in the sun energy? The Hanged Man. Taking our time with something. Maybe not even taking action because we can't see the action to take. What supports us? The Six of Cups supports us today. Very nice. What is in the past that is affecting us now? The past energy that's affecting us now is the Page of Cups. A little message, maybe an apology, maybe somebody feeling bad. We may or may not even know about this. What is in the immediate future for us today? The Five of Wands. Conversation with a relationship that is not making you feel that good today. Like the sun, you're in a good place, and this is what I'm feeling. You're in a good place. There's some relationship around you that you could make feel better, but I don't know. Do you want to? I mean, Five of Wands. You have the opportunity to talk with this person. You decide. Do you think it's salvageable, or does it make you let go? Make you want to let go because there's just no way out of it. It's up to you to decide these things. What is in the upcoming overall energy after this conversation? Ace of Pentacles. Well, that's positive. New beginnings. A brand new beginning, a brand new offer. What supports us in today's energy? What is the supporting energy for today? Oh, this is how we feel. Sorry, this is how we feel. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah. We don't want anything that's not ours. We don't want to force anything. Some things just aren't meant to be. The Wheel of Fortune is here to remind us. There are always things that are meant for us, and we should focus on those things like soulmates. What is and how we are seen by other people, position today. The Four of Wands. You are seen as happy, content, enjoying a home. People marry that about you. Somebody might enjoy being at your home or having you at their home, but there's something about soulmates and something about a home. There could be a talk of moving in together or something like that with the Four of Wands. They could be thinking of that with the Four of Wands. That's how somebody feels about you. What are we to get through today? What is the energy we need to get through today? The energy we need to get through today. Please, Spirit. Quickly. Sometimes. All right, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, that's you and your energy. That's you and your discernment. You're attracting things, but you don't have to attract. You don't have to take everything you attract, right? Sometimes, I mean, we're never going to be perfect, so there's always going to be a little bit of crazy negative energy that might be attracting something in, and, you know, discernment I'm getting with the Queen of Wands with what you're attracting in. What is in the outcome today? Thank you, Jesus. The Two of Swords. Are you going to cut this person out or not? You're at a crossroads. Do you want peace? Or do you want to try to continue this relationship? Is it worth it? Your challenge? I'm seeing no. And this doesn't have to be the main relationship that you're here to listen to a tarot card reading for. This could be anything, right? It's just talking about a relationship that doesn't feel good right now that you can make feel better. How you're going to do that is the challenge. And it might be to end a relationship. The Knight of Swords is here. Fast. It's like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. There's no more hope here. I'm going to block it. I'm going to block it because I'm a happy person and I don't need this around me. I'm a happy, enlightened person and I don't need craziness around me anymore. You know, that's the kind of feeling I get today. So, what is the wisdom of the everyday miracles? All things work together for good. There are no exceptions except in the ego's judgment. Wow. So, when you are making that discernment, make sure it's not with your ego. Okay, so is your ego saying this person's not giving me something that I want? Or is this a real coming from your soul that this is not good for my soul kind of energy? We don't want to decide whatever this relationship is that we're deciding about today. Make sure it's not from your ego. Make sure it's from your soul. Your soul knows best what's good for it and what's not. Not everybody is good for our soul. Is this person good for your soul or not? I feel like there's somebody in your life. I don't feel like it's a major relationship because this is the abundance is here of the sun. This is a Leo energy, right? I feel like there's just somebody who is not good for you and gets in your head more than they should maybe and affects your life and they don't need to. All right. Ten of Swords. There's your challenge. What is the message from the Everyday Miracles deck? What is our message today from the Everyday Miracles deck? These cards, right? Not easy. But you know me, I'm determined to get the right card for us today. What is... Oh, there's two, but I'm only taking one. Oh, okay. I could see peace instead of this. Nothing real can be threatened. Nothing real exists. Herein lies the peace of God. What do you have to do to get peace today? Be determined to have peace in your life today. Do whatever is necessary. Every relationship can now feel better. And when it does, you will see peace. instead of chaos. Let's go for peace today. I love you. That's the reading. I'm going to clarify. Soulmates. Ooh, why? Come to the edge. What is it that we're going to be asked to do in the future? Maybe it's to end a relationship, end some situation with a soulmate. Or maybe they're not a soulmate, and that's the point of the soulmate card. Let's see. We'll see in the extended. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you over there. If not, I hope to see you tomorrow. Have an awesome day.